Hello viewers, in this video I shall try to give you an insight about it is a kind of short story written by Mahim Bora and the title of the short story is Audition. Actually this short story it is a depiction or a portrayal of Assamese lifestyle or a typical Assamese uh, mindset, and apart from that this through this short story the writer has also tried to delineate a traditional Assamese society, and beside that the writer has also manifested how uh, actors and artists are not uh, appreciated uh, in our lifestyle, in our community, especially in Assam. So that's it. Okay. This kind of all thing the writer has tried to depict, and in addition to that, the writer has also tried to depict typical Assamese village scene and typical mindset or mentality of Assamese men, women, and the landscape of Assam and the environment of Assam. So without any delay, now let's begin the video. So actually, I have already told you, and from the title of the short story itself, you might have got to know that this story is related to an audition. Okay. The protagonist of the novel, short story, his name is Prafulla. Prafulla, he is kind of eccentric guy. Eccentric, not utterly eccentric, but he is little bit different than any other Assamese youth. Okay. Actually, in our Assam, if you are Assamese, then you will surely know that if you are a boy or when you are in your prime youth, at that time you often uh, dance bihu, you often sing bihu songs, right? And like husori. So all that thing you do when Bohag come or when the Rongali Bihu come. And people often also write poems related to spring like Bohag, and they often write uh, and compose many songs related to festival. Okay, but Profulla is not like that. Profulla had never done anything that is considered as common or typical Assamese attitude or typical Assamese characteristics. He is a bit different from the rest. Rather, he has a great interest in radio. Radio means he wants to be in a talk show in a radio, and if he does not get any kind of role in radio talk show, then he often likes to do a little part or a tiny part in a radio drama. So he was always fascinated about it. Clear? So for that reason, he has decided to go to Guwahati for his friend at his friend's house. Okay, and his friend's name was Deepak. Okay, Prafulla and Deepak. So they two are very good friends, and they are kind of bosom friends. They are best friends. Okay, and Deepak he was a radio announcer, and he works in the Guwahati, maybe in AIR radio, All India Radio. So that's why he had somehow tried to convince his friend. Prafulla has tried to convince his friend. What do you call it? Prafulla has tried to convince his friend Deepak that please you give me a chance to work in the radio talk show, or if not there, then please give me a chance to work in what do you call it? In radio drama. Okay. Then what happened? Then his friend Deepak has left no stone unturned to help him, and therefore he had also consulted this thing about Prafulla with Deepak's radio executive or the head of the radio center to give him some role in the drama or as a and to take part in a show in radio. Okay. Then uh, one day he went there in Guwahati. Then he say he was so interested to work in a radio that he is saying that means Prafulla is saying that I don't want money. Okay, rather I will give money. So please give me work in radio center. So or please give me work in radio drama or radio talk show or in radio announcer like that. Okay, but he hated to sing a song. Okay, Then what happened? Let me tell you here. You have to little bit have patience here. I will talk little bit in Assamese. Okay. Okay. প্ৰফুল্লই শুনিলে মানে তাক শুনাবলৈকে মাকে কৈছিল। সি দেখিলে ওচৰৰ পানী নিবলৈ অহা জীয়ৰী বোৱাৰীবিলাকে মুখত কাপোৰ দি তাৰ ফালে চাই হাঁহিছে। মাকৰ কথাখিনি সিহঁতেও শুনিছে। সি যেন জাপ মাৰি থকা কুঁৱাটোৰ ভিতৰত সোমাই যাব আৰু ওলাই নাহে। কুঁৱাৰ ভিতৰতে থকা খোৱা বোৱাৰ ব্যৱস্থা কৰি ল'ব। সি তেতিয়া হাইস্কুলৰ ওপৰৰ শ্ৰেণীৰ ছাত্ৰ, গতিকে আত্মসন্মান জ্ঞান প্ৰখৰ হৈ পৰিছে। কুঁৱাৰ ভিতৰত পৰাৰো সাহস নাই, কাৰণ 20-30 মিটাৰ দ কুঁৱাটোৰ তললৈ চাই তাৰ বুকুখন ধুপধুপাই উঠে। Okay, so here it is a typical village scene. Here, as we all know, that Prafulla, he doesn't want to do anything apart from work in a radio center as a radio announcer, or as an actor in radio drama, or as a part in a radio talk show. That's why his mother, she often tries to kind of not scold, but his mother just tries to uh, give him some kind of advice through other people, that look, my son is not doing what he should do, rather he is doing acting, he's doing nothing in his life, but like any other child or son or any children, just like that. His mother was talking about her son with another women in the village. So this is the scene, whatever I have read. So that has really disturbed Prafulla. So he had utterly disturbed by this, and he decided to jump into the well to get rid of this all thing. Then then now I think most of you have already read the story, so I will just try to go to the conclusion. Okay? If you cannot read Assamese, then it will be beneficial for you. Whatever I have talked, then it will help you. Okay. Then Prafulla was ready for the audition, and one day he came to Guwahati with Prafulla and with Deepak. Then through this short story, it is also delineated that how in radio centers, people from outside Assam were brought to be an employee or to be a part of the AIR Guwahati. So that thing also depicted here. Then one of the interviewer who will take the audition of Prafulla, that madam, that woman, she was actually she was not the one who would take the audition. Okay, but as Prafulla was so excited, okay, that's why he came before the time. And as he came before the time, at that time, singing audition was going on, and he didn't know about it. So when he was called in, that then he went there, and after entering into the studio for an audition, then he was tasked, he was directed to sing a song. Then Prafulla said that I don't know how to sing a song, and I couldn't sing a song. Then the executive madam, she was adamant that you have to sing a song. Why you're not singing? You sing any song from related to your bihu, your festival, your tradition, your folk life, whatever. But he was so adamant that he couldn't sing a song. But he has said that okay, I can sing a song, and that can be a part of bihu. But when he had sung that, at that time, the executive, that I don't know what was her name, so you will get it if you read it. So yes, Miss Bimbadhar. Okay, Miss Bimbadhar, she was saying that you have to sing a song. Well, whatever you know, you sing. It's not so hard. Then he had Prafulla had said that no, I can't sing a song since birth. I have never sing a song. Then after an insistence, then he had sung a bihu song, that Tumaloi saunte jopona diute bindhile oghoya hule. So it is little hard to translate. I think you can comprehend, so I will not translate. That when I had seen you, and when I was at my gate, it's a kind of gate jopona. So at that time, some kind of what do you call it? This kind of sharp thing that was pierced into my foot. Okay, it is not the proper translation, and you cannot translate in a proper way that Bihu song. So that's utterly not possible. Okay, so that song was sung by him, Prafullah. But then, when he had sung that, then at the time, Miss Bimbadra, he felt so funny. Sorry, she felt so funny that she had means fallen off from her chair, and she was so she was laughing so hard that all the people were shocked. And at the time, audition test that was off, that was done. Then he had gone outside Prafullah. Then Deepak, after some time, Deepak came in to meet him, but he had got to know that he is not here. Rather, he has gone, and he is not he is not to be found. Okay, means he was not found. So he was very sad that what happened to his friend. Then Miss Bembadra told him that actually he could not sing a song and like that, all that thing. Then he said no, he had not come here for a song, to be a singer, to be a radio singer. Rather, he came here for radio drama or radio talk show or radio announcer. But she told him that okay, was that the case? But that the radio announcer drama and the program, that radio drama, that all were audition not by me. It was done by someone else. So why he came before time then in a studio, and why he came near to me? Then he was very unhappy that his friend was misunderstood, and he had come in a wrong room, and he was gone from there. Then like that. Okay, wait, please ৰ'বাচোন, মই নাৰ্ভাছ হৈ গৈছোঁ। আপোনাৰ বন্ধুৱে গানৰ অডিশ্যন দিবলৈ নাহিছিল, সেইটো একো অপৰাধ নহয়, গৰ্জি উঠিল। মই সেইদিনা আপোনাৰ হৈ আছিলোঁ, আপুনি লগ কৰাবলৈ কিন্তু আছে, পাছ কৰি দিয়ক। So at last he saying, his friend Deepak is saying that as now you have done that mistake to Bimbadra, now you can do one thing. You pass him, you pass my friend in audition, so that he can get what he loves to do. So in that way, the story ends. It is a very short story, and that's it. Thanks so much.